Yes, gentlemen. Thank you, Mark, for your service. You've been mentioning that you could do more about the Epstein Files if you win the midterms, like if the Department of Justice doesn't follow through well enough. And I'm wondering, when the Biden administration had 2 years of Democratic control, why weren't the Epstein Files released during that time?
Yeah, I don't know offhand because I don't serve on oversight and government reform where this might have been talked about, but clearly the push came and we've seen that there was the ability to try to get Congress to work together on getting this done. So I don't know about the timing of anything. What I do know is that this is now that opportunity to get it released. If we don't see things, though, it's not super meaningful, just to be blunt. I mean, we have to figure out how to get the actual information. So that's what I'm focused on. We got to focus on, if we're not given the information, how do we make sure we get the information? I think it's going to be hard because likely the Republicans will, again, side with Trump on whatever, which will probably be around there's a current investigation or national security, as obscure as that may be. But we have to make sure we, for the justice of the 1,000 people mainly, get all that information out, and that's got to be the quest next year.
You know, high blood pressure is no joke. It's actually the #1 risk factor for mortality. Half of all adults have it. That's 1 in 2 of us. Maybe you do, or maybe someone you love does. The good news, you can take control of your blood pressure. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to start your day with 120 Life. I've been drinking 120 Life, and I'll tell you, it's not one of those bitter, chalky health concoctions. It really tastes good. I don't know what I would be doing without my morning blend of real superfruit juices. 120 Life provides visible, measurable changes in blood pressure. I've seen it. Just use a simple monitor at home to track your progress. 120 Life offers a money-back guarantee if your blood pressure does not improve or you're not satisfied. 120 Life is formulated with ingredients shown to help control high blood pressure naturally and is endorsed by thousands of health professionals. Just use the code THOM, T-H-O-M, at checkout at 120life.com. 120 Life offers a risk-free trial with a full refund if you don't see lower numbers in 2 weeks. Go to 120life.com and use the code THOM to save 20%. There's nothing to lose except your high blood pressure numbers. Go to 120life.com and use that code THOM to save 20% off today. Remember, you must use the code THOM, T-H-O-M, to get this special offer. These statements have not been approved by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, cure, treat, or prevent any disease.
Thank you so much, and thanks for the question, Robert. And you know, that question has come up, and I think it's an interesting one. I'll offer my own speculation, and you can or don't have to, Congressman. But the one, I have wondered, right? There are any number of people named who have a friend in Congress who would rather that friend in Congress not have them be exposed. The other speculation I've had is that Joe Biden was maybe to a fault, and Merrick Garland almost certainly to a fault, was trying very hard to avoid attacking political enemies. I think Merrick Garland, when I say to a fault, was not aggressive enough, even to what the law should have pushed him to do, setting aside any political analysis. And this might have been seen by him, by the Department of Justice under Biden, as more of a political fight, and they wanted to avoid that. But that's just my speculation. But I do, and Congressman, if there's anything more you want to say, feel free, but I do appreciate the question and your response.
Yeah, the only other thing I'd note is, he was alive most of the time while Joe Biden was president, and I think a lot of this came out of things after he passed away.
That's helpful. Thanks. Let's get from Ed in Belfair, Washington. Go ahead, Ed.
Hey, good morning, gentlemen. Representative Pocan, my question's kind of off topic here, but emails and messages that you receive in D.C., is that open public record, or is it, between you senators and representatives? I can understand some personal stuff not being open to the public, but like threats or people calling in and disagreeing with whatever's being said.
We got 25 seconds, Ed, so let's give him a chance to answer. It's a good question. Sorry to rush you, but go ahead, Congressman.
Yeah, Ed, like Congress often does, we've exempted ourselves from the Freedom from Information Act, so no, it's not open records, and it probably should be.
Helpful. That's a good question, Ed. That wasn't off topic. It was a good question, and thank you for the answer. We'll be right back with your calls, continuing 202-808-9925 with Congressman Mark Pocan. And Congressman, if there's anything you want to plug, anything you want me to ask you about, let me know.
Okay.